Hey people, I'm live. Happy Thursday evening. And hello to Gertage. And hello Falcom. Alright, sure thing Falcom. I know it's probably pretty late for you now. And Tom Bikes 416. Hey, Cliff Taylor and Harjot. Scott Briggs. Christine Camley. Hello. Having a terrific evening so far. Yeah, Megan is on her way. COVID Hippo. Hello, hello. Hey, Sunjib, how you doing? Oh yes, Sunjib, Montreal. It's a great city. Hey, Dave and Banger, how's it going? Hey, there's Megan. All right, are you on the train yet, Megan? Hey, Schnurchik, another Guelphite. Megan is in Guelph, or on her way from Guelph right now. Hey, Sipan TTC Explorer, hello, hello. Hey, Tony C, hip hip. And the Big S is here. Good evening. Emo's Music Channel. And hello to Cecilia. I'm doing great, how are you? On your way to the station, awesome. So 10:30 is the arrival time, right, Megan? Just want to double check that. And Whitby Dude is here. And Michael Wynn. Hello, hello. And Hunter Stewart. So I'm here at the Allen Gardens Dog Park. This is just a couple minutes walk from my apartment here. Yep, all right. Excellent. Hello, I like to walk. So it's a nice mild evening. Doesn't feel as muggy as Sunday evening, but once I get walking that might change. I think it's 26 degrees right now, which is still pretty warm for this time of the evening. Hey, Mark Lang, how you doing? Hey, Marie Palmer's here. Hello, hello. These dogs are just having a great time. All right, Megan, I'll see you in about 2 hours. Hey, Allie's here. Hello, hello. And Estelle, hello. How you doing, Estelle? Hey, we got 69 viewers already. Nice. I mentioned last time that in these hot summer days I might be doing more evening streams, and this was a good day for that. Not to mention I thought it would be fun to meet up with Megan when she arrives. So the stream has to be at least 2 hours long. We might keep it going a little bit after we find Megan. As long as my battery lasts, anyway. Hello, Doug. How you doing? Yeah, the heat is going to kick in here tomorrow, too. Ali BHG. I think 30 degrees or something for tomorrow. COVID Hippo likes turtles. Well, guess what? There's turtles right inside there, COVID Hippo. Right inside the Allen Gardens Botanical Garden, or Conservatory. I've heard it referred to both ways. So I don't have any set route in mind. All I know is I'm going to end up at Union Station at 10:30 when Meghan arrives. Until then, I'm just going to go where the breeze blows me. Although there's not much of a breeze tonight. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. And it's the last day of June. My last live stream of June. Just the timing just worked out where I could get in one final stream for the month. Hello Beaver, how you doing? Yeah, Michael Wynn, I saw some things on the news about what's going on in Ottawa. I think Ottawax is going to be covering a lot of whatever happens. I noticed he was streaming earlier. He had a good crowd watching. Yeah, I plan to, Whitby dude. How I like the summer weather? Well, as long as it's not insufferably hot and humid, I guess I like it all right. Right now, it's all right. Once the sun starts setting. I'm not such a fan of walking out in the blazing summer sun, though. And I'm certainly not a beach goer. Laying in the sun is not my cup of tea. Just crossing Carlton Street, so I think I'll just take a walk straight up Jarvis Street. This is a street I haven't really walked along in a live stream in quite a while. I'm very well, Harjot. How are you? Hey, Mike Kirk. Hey, Bevy's here. Hello, hello, Bevy. Long time no see. I don't know, and it's not good for your skin either, right, Allie? I'm more of a shade worshiper in the summer. I've always felt pretty safe in Toronto anytime, really, Hoodballer. I know things happen. You can be at the wrong place at the wrong time. That does happen to some people. But for the most part, just a random person walking around minding their own business doesn't really have anything to worry about. Yeah, the new job. Hope that's going well, Bevy. Mosquitoes. That's one thing you don't see too much of when you live downtown is mosquitoes.
Oh, the public park there, I think.
Hey, greetings, funny dog. Yeah, I tend to agree, Mike Kirk. I think the last time I even went to a beach with friends, I found a tree nearby or that I could sit underneath. I was like, this is my spot here in the shade. 88 watching. Let's see if we can get a good triple-digit crowd going tonight. My last stream on Sunday, I think I had more people watching concurrently than I've had in a long time, actually. I think it got up to 230 concurrent viewers. That was nice to see. Yeah, there's a couple of popular restaurants along here that used to be old mansions that got converted. I think the Keg mansion is up ahead, actually. Jarvis Street was once known as a street of mansions, and lots of them still exist. They're just not really used as homes anymore for the most part. I don't know what this song is. I'm not sure how loudly that's coming across in the stream. Do I get nervous? No, I don't get nervous. I like it. I think during that Freedom Convoy thing, I had something like 2,600 concurrent viewers at one point, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. It was called Julie's before the Keg. That's interesting. I didn't know that. And here's Jarvis Collegiate. It's a neighborhood high school. It's a nice imposing building. Looks like one of those high schools that would be in one of those 1980s sort of inner city movies about youth gone astray. Trouble at Jarvis Collegiate. Can this headstrong new teacher whip these kids into shape? What's that movie, Stand and Deliver? You like the name Jarvis? Yeah, it's a cool name. However, like many of these streets in the city, it was named after some guy who lived a couple hundred years ago or whatever. And it turns out, you know, he maybe didn't think or do everything according to current sensibilities the proper way. So like Dundas Street, there's a chance that Jarvis Street might have to be renamed. It's like, sorry Jarvis, what was okay in 1850 is not okay anymore. That's why I was thinking, I think some other people have suggested this before I ever came up with it, but the Dundas Street renaming, just rededicate the street to a different person named Dundas, right? You don't have to rename the street completely. Say, okay, we're not naming it after this Dundas anymore. Now we're naming it after this Dundas. Problem solved. that's true, Mike Kirk. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Young did something at one time. Right? People just didn't act or think the way people do now, like 150, 200 years ago. It was a different world. Yeah, there's so many places named after that Dundas in Ontario. Not only in Toronto, but in all kinds of other cities and towns. I think the main street in London, Ontario is called Dundas Street, actually. And yeah, the whole town of Dundas, which is part of Hamilton now, but everyone just still calls it Dundas. Hey, Fans Buses Gaming, how you doing? And yes, yeah, my AC has been going all day. Here's one of those nice old mansions. I think I walked right past the Keg mansion and forgot to point it out, but this one is now Casey House. I believe that's a hospice. Yeah, I'm not sure what PAG is referring to there. In any case, let's keep any squabbling about nonsense to a minimum. Remember, TheKenContinuum streams are supposed to be chill and fun, not bickering about unimportant things or things that are completely, mostly in someone's head and maybe not even something most people are even realize is happening, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, now I remember PAG, yeah. But I think we settled that last time, right? This is not an issue that is even worth talking about. You're a male hippo, COVID hippo? And you're also descended from a whale. Funny dog, no, other than my brief walk past on Sunday night, I haven't really made it to any of the jazz festivals. Is that still going on? I thought that had wrapped up by now. Or are you talking about the Beaches Jazz Festival? Is that one even happening this year? I'm kind of out of the loop. That's right, Ali. All of us Toronto streamers are one big happy family, right? I want everyone to get along and have fun collabs and all that stuff, and we do, right? I think Johnny and I have to get together with Lizzo. She's like the only other local streamer who walks around the city anyway, like on a regular basis. I know there's a few other ones here and there who probably do the same thing. But in the walktuber style, I think there's only a few of us. The vloggers on Twitch, they do a different sort of stream where they walk around with the camera pointed at their own face for the most part, and then they go to restaurants and things like that. And they stream for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours even, and you get to watch their entire day. That's a different sort of thing than what Johnny and I and Lizzo do. More like the Ginny TTY style of streaming, I suppose. I know Johnny ran into one woman recently who was a new streamer who walks around the city in that fashion. Hey Sunjib, have a good night. And I ran into another streamer, a similar type of streamer myself before. He was streaming and he saw me also streaming, and we appeared in each other's stream. And he was a Twitch streamer as well, who goes to restaurants. That's his main focus of his streaming. A restaurant goer guy. Hello Watcher, how you doing? Jerome Forestwood, yeah, he's awesome. He does lots of walking videos, but he doesn't do live streams, at least not that I've ever seen. Megan's on the train now, or maybe she's just getting on the train in Guelph. So she'll be here at 10:30, and we'll go meet up with her. Thank you, Sebastian. That's right, tomorrow is Canada Day. And tomorrow I'm going to be meeting up with my sister and my nephews, and Megan, of course, is going to be with me, and we're all going to hang out, and maybe we'll shoot a video of some sort. Not sure about a live stream, but I think a video is very, very possible, where we'll take a walk or do something all together. So that should be fun. Hello, T-Dot. I'm definitely not buying any of Bebby's cat food. I'm not even sure how to respond to that. Zelda, I think they had to leave Zelda in Vancouver. At first I thought they were going to bring Zelda, but since they were only coming for 2 weeks, I think they decided to leave Zelda with her in-laws, I believe. Melissa's in-laws live there in Vancouver. Or even at home, they have like a nanny at the house there, so maybe they left Zelda with the nanny. I'm not too sure. Tom. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, right? Yeah, I just nuked that sex bot alley. I'm sure you would have nuked it yourself, but I had my finger right on the screen, so I thought, oh, I'll just nuke that one right here. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit hot. The humidity is starting to affect me ever so slightly. There is a bit of a breeze, so that's making things a bit more bearable. I think about 6 or 7 of those bots popped up in one of my recent streams. Every time I nuked one, another one would pop up. Yeah, I do need an ice cream sandwich. Do it, Sanjib. I think you'll have a good time. Slushy. I don't think I've had a slushy since like 1991. Yeah, that day is coming. Ex Machina is on the way. I think it's closer than we think. PAG, those are everywhere. There's hundreds of them, I think. Hey, funny dog, $5 for a root beer float. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Is that where you put the scoop of ice cream in the root beer? I haven't had one of those since I was a kid either, you know? I don't know why. Thanks very much, funny dog, for the idea. I think I might have to make that happen. Epic plays. Yeah, we're approaching Bloor Station here. You know what else I also haven't had since I was, well, maybe not a kid, but probably in a good 20 years, is a banana split. I remember 4 or 5 years ago, before I was dating Meghan, this girl I'd recently met, I kept trying to arrange a get-together for us to go and get banana splits because I was was craving one because I hadn't had one in so long, and every time I thought the plan was set, something came up and it fell through, and I would try to reschedule and it kept falling through, and eventually I just gave up. We never did go for a banana split. And I still haven't had one. Hey, John O'Meara, how you doing?
Yeah,
Sorry. So here we are at Young and Bloor. This thing is finally starting to get taller. It was sort of stalled for the longest time, but they've been making good progress in the last month or two. So I think a year from now this should be getting pretty tall, and then maybe in another year after that it will be taller than this one. It will become taller than that one eventually. Did you get freaked out? Maybe, Dan. Maybe I was like, I just want a banana split. Come with me to have a banana split. Why won't you come and share a banana split with me? Yeah, no banana splits for me. I can't even say it. Hey, Michelle Gray is here. Hello, hello. All right. Which way am I going to go here? I think I'll go this way just for a few blocks. Just trying to think in my route planner in my noggin here which way I should go to make my way back down to Union Station by 10:30. I'm almost at 10K. I'm getting there. Subscriber growth has seemed to have slowed a bit, but it does that, right? It'll speed up and then it'll slow down, then it'll speed up again, then it'll slow down. And I'm still getting unsubscribers, I think, from those Freedom Convoy viewers who subscribed to my channel then. Some of them are still unsubscribing. PAG, we haven't had a group meetup yet. I did meet up with Susan at her family's restaurant one time with Johnny and Bevy and Meghan. But I think that's something that will eventually happen. Maybe Johnny and I can do it together and we'll meet up with some people in like a restaurant or bar or a pub. I think a pub would be a good place. Hello, Tyler Silva. How you doing? From the ends. Hello, how you doing? How are things in London? Yorkville is full of music. Well, I'll take a brief little peek here. I don't hear anything. hello Andy Wood. All right, Michelle Gray, have a great night. Hey, O'Brien Wilkinson, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. The music is on Cumberland, all right. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, Robin Buckley. Hey, this is someone I know from my hometown. Hey, how you doing, Robin? It's awesome to see you catching a stream. Hey, Bobby Hall. Hey, no worries. Thanks for trying. And Ida, hello, hello. Yes. Canada Day is almost upon us. I think the Allen Gardens Conservatory closed at around 5 o'clock. Thufer. Yeah, happy you could finally catch a live stream, Robin. Robin's someone I knew from back in my North Bay days. And I think he's also a fellow Torontonian now. Like many people from North Bay, they tend to end up in Toronto or in Ottawa if they leave the safe confines of the old hometown. Yeah, a bit of a breeze kicked up there. PAG, yeah, I'm sure something like that will be done. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of right in the heart of the golden hour here. Some nice reflections. Robin, yeah, I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE smartphone on a Moza Mini S gimbal. And my provider is Bell, which I haven't really had any troubles with. I know a lot of people hate Bell and Rogers with a passion, but I haven't had any problems whatsoever with Bell. And Alan K. Kwan, $5. Have a great stream, Ken. Family commitments. Can't stay for the whole stream. Well, thank you very much, Alan, for the support, and I'm glad you could catch part of the stream. Hope everything is all well with you and your family. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, this gimbal was only about $80, Robin. I got it off of eBay, and it works very well. I received another gimbal as a gift, a more expensive model, which I started using, but then that one stopped working after less than a year, I think, and so I just went back to using this one again. not sure if that was just a defective specimen that I happened to receive, but I'm glad I held on to this one. I still have the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, Sanjib. I've had this phone ever since I began streaming. Got it in January of 2021. Andrew Nielsen, $5 super sticker. Well, thank you very much, Andrew, for all your support also. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah, Johnny gave me the gimbal, the other gimbal for my birthday. That's right. Some of you might have caught that. And that was an awesome thing for him to do. Unfortunately, sometimes these tech things don't last as long as you would like them to last. Or they have glitches or other issues and they just crap out sooner than they're supposed to. It happens. Hello, Emilio. So here's Bay Street. So maybe I'll just take a little brief journey through part of Yorkville here, and I'll come back out onto Bay Street. And you know when you're in Yorkville, when you see these supercars going up and down the streets kind of in a circle, they just go round and round. And they make sure to rev their engines very loudly. Hey Sanjay, how you doing? I would know what the best phone is, Sanjib. Everyone has their preferences. I've always used iPhones actually until I got this phone. And I only got this one because it was affordable and it was very big screen. Makes it easier to read the chats and all that stuff. And also the battery life was very long. And Johnny recommended it. So I thought, well, he kind of knows what he's talking about. He's worked all the details out and how to get the best results in live streams. So I just said, okay, I'll get one of those. I think he's since moved on and started using an iPhone again for his live streams though. And I have no reason to replace this phone yet. If it ever dies, then maybe I'll go back to an iPhone again. Robin, yeah. I've mentioned that a few times whenever I've walked through Yorkville. The former hippie haven of Canada here. Joni Mitchell, Gordon Lightfoot. Neil Young. Bruce Cockburn, many Canadian legends got their start here in the Yorkville coffee house scene. I think even Steppenwolf began here. I think they had a different name then. They were called like the Sparrows, I think. Rick James, I think he came up here from Buffalo when he was just starting out. So there's Bel Air Street. I see they have all the nice patios set up down the street now. They did this last year too. I was hoping they'd do it again. It's nice to see that they did. Hey, Noble Costs, yes. We are continuing.
North of 7? No, this isn't her.
All right, Bevy, hey, have a great night. That's right. It is an hour later there in Halifax. Sunjib, are you checking out? All right, well, thanks for dropping by the stream. And now I hear the music, so I'm not going to go too close. Got to watch out for these potential copyright claims. Although most likely wouldn't happen with a live performance, but in any case, I won't take the chance. I'm going to head back down to Bay Street. And then we will take a walk straight down Bay Street, I think. Hey, Marsha Mack is in the house. Hello, hello, Marsha. You usually say hello right at the very end of the stream. Usually as I'm just signing off, Marsha will suddenly go, bye. And I'm like, oh, hey, Marsha was here. Maybe she was here the whole time. Just lurking. That's okay. I lurk. I lurk in Johnny's streams all the time. Yeah, we're not back up to 100% yet, Robin. But yeah, it's definitely a huge difference compared to this time last year. I think maybe, hopefully by next summer, things will be back to full force. At certain times of day, though, it almost seems like it's completely back to normal. Certain times, certain places. I'm a good lurking young man. Thank you very much, Novelcos. I noticed you're skilled with the puns. I appreciate that. I think I might have seen one or two fire escapes, Michael Stern. Nothing that looked climbable, though. If this person wants to turn, I just let him go. Bloor Street. Whoa. Calm down there, gimbal. Thank you very much, Peter. Not sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll come up with something. Sorry. John O'Meara, I read that comment with the voice of Seinfeld in my head. Not that there's anything wrong with it. not sure, Dan. I'm not sure what my plans are for tomorrow. So now we're heading south on Bay Street. Yeah, that's awesome, Scott. And I read somewhere that Seinfeld doesn't even do college gigs anymore. He's afraid he might say something that they won't like. So he's like, he's just going to avoid it altogether. Hey Lena, hello, hello. Well, we got another one of these bots here. Those Michael Snow ladies? I'm not sure, Robin. Alright, CPAN TTC Explorer. Yeah, take care, have a good night. Alright, Sanjay, I'll keep you in mind. Hey, William's here. How you doing, William? And hello in Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to Toronto. So that's probably the most quotable Seinfeld line from almost any episode. From that pirate shirt episode. I do it all the time. I don't want to be a pirate. See, I just had to do it. I couldn't mention it and not do it. I've seen every episode so much that I'm not even sure if I enjoy watching the show anymore. Or if it's just like some sort of familiar, comforting background noise to me now. I already know every line, what they're going to say, what's going to happen. Same with Star Trek The Next Generation. I like it, but I've watched it so many times. Just not sure if I get anything out of it anymore. Maybe the odd episode here and there. Scott Briggs, yeah, Alan Thicke. He was from Northern Ontario, a town called Kirkland Lake. This is a couple hours north of North Bay. Hey, hello to Janet. How you doing? Oh, I think I heard that, Whippy dude. That's right, ABX girl. And of course, Alan Thicke is well known for being the dad on Growing Pains. I admit I used to watch that show every week in its heyday. I was a teenager, I didn't know any better. Alright, so we're still making our way south down Bay Street. It's part of my Growing Pains, yeah. Maybe that's why I watched it. Hey, Ryan Rides, how you doing? Can I sing Smelly Cat in a Grandpa Simpson voice? I'm not sure about that, funny dog. Smelly cat, smelly cat. What are they feeding you? Did I watch DBZ? What is DBZ? That doesn't ring any bells. I don't know if I could pull that off, Robin. I don't think I've ever tried to do a Nick Cave voice before. Hello, Wonderfeet. Of course, we all know what the most famous Grandpa Simpson quote is, though, right? In my day, I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was, and now what I'm with isn't it. And what is it is weird and scary. It'll happen to you. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. I never did watch that, no. I think when that was popular, I was already kind of a grown-up, shall we say. So lots of these popular shows from that era kind of passed me by. Geared towards kids, that is. Meghan is constantly amazed that I didn't watch all these kid shows and cartoons from the 90s that she was obsessed with. It's like, well, Meghan, I was a grown man in the 90s, you know? Why would I be watching, like, shows made for 10-year-olds, you know? It's already happened to you, Robin. Me too, me too. Yeah, Pokemon's another one. Meghan can talk about Pokemon for like hours, and I'm like, okay. You don't say, okay. Hello, Ebrin. How you doing? Johnny Stride sent you. Well, hey, welcome. Thanks to Johnny for sending you over my way. Hey, have a good night, watcher. Debbie Gibson. Oh yeah, she was really popular here, of course. So was Tiffany. Who did you like better, Debbie Gibson or Tiffany? I think I like Tiffany better. If I had to choose. I heard that Elvis movie was really good. So I might have to get around to checking that out eventually. Thanks, Jared. And Christine Camley, $10. Great live stream. Have a terrific weekend. Well, thank you very, very kindly, Christine. All of your awesome support is very, 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 very much appreciated. Yeah, this weekend should be good. Plans to hang out with my sister and her 2 boys and Meghan tomorrow. Mitsu, yeah. Bye bye, Mo Cowboy. What about Robin Sparkles? Haha. Yeah, they did, Robin. They're just here for a couple weeks. They're going back to Vancouver on Sunday, actually. But they still have their house here in Toronto, so they came back just for a little Toronto fix. 'Cause Melissa and the boys, they all miss Toronto a lot. I don't think Hayden does, though. But he's a born and bred Vancouverite, so he never really liked being here in the first place. This tea is making you too warm. What about... These pretzels are making me thirsty. Martika, yeah, that's another blast from the past. Was she a one-hit wonder? Because Toy Soldiers is the only song I can think of by her, but I'm sure she had more. Yeah, we're walking by the Toronto Police. It still says Metropolitan Toronto Police on it. They never got rid of the old signage here. That's from when Toronto was a 2-tiered municipality before the amalgamation. There was like 2 layers of government. So you had like the old city of Toronto, and then North York, Scarborough, Etobicoke, York, and East York. They all had semi-official status as their own cities, although they were basically boroughs who just started calling themselves cities. And they're all controlled by one big metro government with shared services such as police and transit and public housing and other things. And then on the more local level, they had their own services that service their immediate residents. Like Toronto had its own thing, North York had its own mayor, Scarborough had its own mayor, things like that. And then in 1998, that was all dissolved. That upper tier of government was dissolved, and all the boroughs amalgamated to become a single tier municipality. It's kind of confusing, but that's how Toronto became one big city, basically. In some ways, it already was one big city. Like, it had the same transit, the same police for all the boroughs. And it was referred to as Metropolitan Toronto, which is different from the Toronto metropolitan area. Those are two different things. Metropolitan Toronto just referred to the 416 at the time. For sure, I'll say hi to Robin, or to Melissa. Robin, yeah. And there used to be two separate council chambers too. There was Metro Hall, which still exists, although it's not used as a council chamber anymore. And then there's Toronto City Hall, which we all know. Well, now it is just one mayor for the 416, the former Metro, which is now the City of Toronto. That's just all under a single government now. But then there are the outer suburbs now, which all have their own mayors, like Mississauga, Brampton, Richmond Hill, Markham, Vaughan, you know, all the 905 suburbs, basically. Yeah, that's right, ABX girl. So Toronto is closer to that model now, although the former boroughs don't refer to themselves as boroughs anymore. But they still have their own community councils, and some of them still have their own civic centers. So it's kind of a bit hard to navigate the politics of Toronto, you know? It's confusing to some people what is Toronto and what isn't Toronto. What is the 905? What is the 416? Some people aren't sure if Scarborough is part of Toronto or if it's a city on its own. And it is part of Toronto now. It's no longer its own thing. Yeah, it is a lot, Guy Soleil. So I'll stop rambling on about boring municipal politics stuff. Sanjay in Kingston, $2. Do I like Nazim Kadri? I can't really say, Sanjay. I'm afraid I'm not overly familiar. Is that someone I should check out? Hello, Lady Moonlight. But yes, thank you for the $2 though, Sanjay. Yeah, ABX Girl, the 416 is the area code mostly associated with the city of Toronto, and the 905 is the area code mostly associated with the suburbs. There are some other area codes now in use in the city, like 647 is another one, and there are some other ones, but 416 is sort of like the OG. Sort of like in Manhattan you have 212, right? I remember there was a Seinfeld episode where Elaine started dating somebody who had a different area code than her, and it turned her off so much she had to stop seeing them even though they still lived in Manhattan. Christine, that's cool. I used to do the same thing, you know. I kind of don't really do it anymore, but I used to watch city council meetings live on the local community cable station all the time just to see what was going on. Yeah, when I first moved to Toronto, I got a 416 area code, no problem at all. You remember that episode, Christine? Yeah. Did that happen in Sex and the City too? I think a lot of shows have done episodes about that. John O'Meara, yeah, I would say that most people consider that the cool Toronto area code. It's the one that makes people seem like real Torontonians, even though it's silly. Are like born and bred Torontonians, even though I'm not born and bred. I have a 416 area code. It is kind of funny, Christine. Yeah, I don't think we're going to walk past Yonge and Dundas this time. Maybe after we pick up Meghan, we might end up making our way up there. We'll see how long my battery lasts. Hey, Lisa Palmer. Didn't even know you were here. Hey, Paula Barton, how you doing? It's going good. How's it going with you? So now we're coming into what is called Little Tokyo nowadays.
I try to make it like the most like.
I think I caught a few Dr. Ruth episodes, Funny Dog. So I'm thinking I will head west for a little ways, and then I will go south. Trying to time this so that we end up at Union Station at 10:30. Hello, Zuko 60.
That much money.
I got 173 people. So hey, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you might as well go ahead and do that if you're enjoying the stream. Right. And also hit that like button too. Really helps out the channel, helps out the algorithm. With me, dude, I did walk past the old bus terminal. Yep. It's looking all dead and deserted. Yes, Gertish, I appreciate that very much. I remember when you first started watching my streams. That's right. Click all the stuff. If you see any buttons there, just click them, no matter what they are. Like, share, subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you want, whatever you see. Just click something. Ooh, look at the tower. It's looking pretty nice. Blue Jays are winning by 4. Nice. Yeah, thanks very much, Craig. This is University Avenue. Alright, if you push my buttons there, Michael Stern, I'll push yours. Sounds like a fair deal. Ugh, as if I didn't make this light.
I don't know, but that's fine.
Sue Johansson, funny dog, I remember her. I think the very first time I became aware of her was when she was on a Degrassi junior high episode. The one where Arthur had a wet dream and he was wondering if he was a pervert. Anyone remember that episode? And he was too scared to make the call, so Yick called for him. Christine, it is, you know. I think Toronto gets a lot of flack for being ugly and all that sort of thing. And yeah, I suppose in some areas it's not the most visually appealing, but in other areas it is very visually appealing. And you could say the same for almost any city. There are plenty of neighborhoods and areas in Vancouver that aren't very visually appealing also. Once you get away from the mountain backdrops and all that sort of thing, just walking down a street of Vancouver specials, it doesn't look all that awesome. On Seinfeld, Dan, yeah, I remember that one. It moved. What moved? Or when Elaine was on a date with a guy and he took it out. He took it out. It out. Hey Raphael, how you doing? Yick was cool. And remember later on Degrassi High, Yick sort of became like a cool guy, almost like a bit of a bad boy. He was like so nerdy and everything when he was younger. Let's go over to McCall Street. We'll take a walk down McCall. Rigoberto, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. The ABX Girl, he was on Degrassi The Next Generation, which was the sort of follow-up to the original Degrassi and Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High were the original shows. And then like 10 or 11 years later, Degrassi The Next Generation started airing. And that's the one Drake was on, when he was just called Aubrey Graham.
This one's called Artist.
Oh, thank you very much, Rigoberto. Alright, so let's go down McCall. We get this nice CN Tower view here. Did you make a few calls to Sue there, funny dog? Did you ask her if you were a pervert? You watched School's Out, Estelle? Yeah. That was the episode where they dropped some F-bombs. That's right, on Degrassi they dropped some F-bombs. Because Joey Jeremiah was having sex with Tessa Campanelli. And Caitlin found out because Snake was a big mouth who was jealous that he wasn't getting laid and Joey was. I know way too much about this stupid show. Well, I guess it's not a stupid show. It was a good show, but I still know way too much about it. Here's the Sharp Center for Design, the Bizarro building here at OCAD University. It's up on stilts. Andy Wood, I never watched Kids of Degrassi when it was originally on. I'm not sure why. But then I did check it out later on after the other Degrassi shows just to see what it was all about. And it was alright. It wasn't as enjoyable to me as the later Degrassi shows. You could tell it was a bit more low budget and not quite as polished. And it had a lot of the same actors in it, but they were playing different characters. So it wasn't the same group of kids playing the same characters, even though some of the kids were the same actors. Snake dropped the first F-bomb. Yeah. And you know what, Estelle, at the recent Comic-Con in Toronto, they had Joey, Caitlin, Spike, and maybe Tessa were all there to like sign autographs and whatnot. Oh, the tower is changing colors.
I'll see this though, you can tell.
Let's see what it does next. Ooh, it's red now. Maybe it'll just start changing colors every few seconds now. It does that. Hey, C and D. Yeah, I do tend to wear out the shoes. That would make sense if it were red for Canada Day.
So guys, you want to be the last one? Yeah. Somebody come, say.
I don't think I've ever noticed this place before. Gelateria and Cafe. Hey, Todd Boothby, how you doing? C&D, I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE smartphone. All right, Ryan, will do, will do. And you're welcome, Fernando. And Clayton Crawford, $2. Hello, Ken and Megan. Happy Canada Day. Well, thank you very much, Clayton, for all your support. I'll be sure to say hello to Megan for you. We'll be meeting up with her in about a half an hour. Look, it's Martha and the Muffins. I think I've showed this before. They're the ones who did that song Echo Beach. And as far as I know, one of the Marthas is a teacher at OCAD, which is the art university we just passed by up there. So I guess this is a little nod to her. Echo Beach, far away in time. Echo Beach, far away in time. What's the temperature right now? I'm not sure. Maybe like 25 degrees Celsius or so. It's fairly warm. M+M, oh yes, the follow-up to Martha and the Muffins. Yes, Leafs. I don't have any set plans for Canada Day yet. All I know is we're going to be meeting up with my sister and my nephews tomorrow. It's Megan and I will be meeting up with them. And then we'll see what happens. I think I'll record a video perhaps with them at some point. We'll probably walk somewhere and I'll just make a video out of it. I'm not sure if I'll be live streaming though. It might just be a pre-recorded video for tomorrow. Now we're on Queen Street West.
All in.
That's ridiculous.
They use curds, Michael Stern. I'm not sure what type of cheese, if you're asking for something more specific, but it's cheese curds is all I know. I'm not really a Poutine fan. Don't eat the stuff. It's not for me, man. Not for me. Hello, Alan. Watching from the Philippines. That's awesome. Hope you're enjoying. There's John Street. So we got 25 minutes until Megan arrives. Yeah, we're getting closer to 200 concurrent viewers here. It'd be awesome to see if we break that barrier again. So tell all your friends, hey, watch Ken's stream right now. Get him up over 200 viewers.
Oh, it's just flour. Yeah.
Hey Pamela, how you doing? Glad to see you could drop by the stream. Yeah, I don't know yet, Harjot. I think you can get poutine in some cities in the more northern part of the states, Michael Stern. Places like Buffalo, Chicago, maybe Boston, Detroit. Anywhere within an easy driving distance of Canada.
Just, I don't want to.
Whoa. There's an uneven sidewalk there. Alright, so here's Peter Street. I'm gonna head south down here. Yeah, I think poutine has really taken over all of Canada for the most part in popularity. And I bet you Seattle probably has some poutine places too. And probably Portland, because Portland just has to be all trendy and cutting edge with everything they do. Bar hop, got a nice rooftop patio up there. Hey, out and about with Lizzo is here. How you doing, Lizzo? Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, everyone hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Gertej. Yeah, I haven't acquired it either, and I don't really want to acquire it. I'm not a fan of mushy French fries to begin with, and the fries in poutine are all mushy looking and it just looks kind of gross to me. I like crispy fries. Fries are supposed to be crispy, not mushy. Yes, thank you very much, Lizzo. Happy Canada Day. It is almost upon us. Jeff T, very good, very good. Yeah, I figured New York City would have some poutine places. There's a huge Canadian expat community there. And also it's just a dish that's gaining popularity, right? Any big major city, especially in the northern US, is likely to have at least some place where you can get poutine. Poutine on the Ritz. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Poutine on the Ritz. I'm feeling all right, William. I am feeling A-OK. That car needs some work to be done. It's not supposed to sound like that. Hey, have a good night, COVID Hippo. Thank you once again for checking out the stream. Hope to see you next time. Be sure to check out the replay later to see what you missed. We're gonna go find Meghan.
So I put in Richmond and Peter, yeah?
That was a good movie, Andy Wood. Oh yeah, is that true, Estelle? Is that Geelong? Is that where you live? Geelong? Just sort of nearby to Melbourne. Isn't it just a little bit to the west of Melbourne?
What are you saying? I'm on video? What are you saying, Cody?
Yo, yo, yo. Alright, so we're coming up to Peter and King. And south of here becomes Blue Jays Way. Not associated with the Beatles song called Blue Jay Way. But in my mind I like to imagine that it is associated with the Beatles song. And there's a cool shot. It looks like that new building won't completely block the view of the tower. That's good. I thought that under construction building was going to completely block it, but it looks like it's just blocking a bit of the edge of it. I guess it was a Jays game. All kinds of people with their Blue Jays jerseys on here. Yeah, I think it was mentioned that they were winning. I wasn't aware that the game was here in Toronto, though. Did they win? Hey, Jennifer Gala. So I bet you Union Station is going to be really busy. Everybody coming from the Jays game, hopping on their GO trains back to suburbia. Hello, Mohammed. Did they win? All right. I admit I don't pay too much attention to local sports. But hey, hello. But hey, a win is better than a loss.
Sorry, this is just frustration. I'm letting out.
That guy was yelling at the person in that car because they had Canada flags on their car. I think he was assuming they were a freedom convoy type person, which is quite possible, but also tomorrow is Canada Day, right? I think flying a Canada flag on the eve of Canada Day is not too outrageous a thing to do. And how are you supposed to know why anyone has that Canada flag, right? Just assume that it's because they're being patriotic, because tomorrow is Canada Day. Unless you have a reason to think otherwise.
Hello, vloggy vlog.
Hello, hello.
Love you, man.
Oh, thanks.
I'd be sick.
The guy said, "I love you, man," and he slapped me on the back. Wow, we got a crowd coming through here.
I'll go left.
It's like scaffolding, so it's very narrow here. The iconic Toronto construction scaffolding. Should be on every tourist brochure. Come and walk through our miles and miles of downtown scaffolding.
Well, and also like.
Hey, we just cracked a 200 viewer mark. Awesome. That's what I like to see.
Good job, Strowman.
Yo, what's up, Dash?
Yo. Yeah, this is the place to be right now. Your Grammy just signed on? Well, hello to C&D's Grammy. How you doing? And Christopher Haydock. £3 super sticker. Well, thank you very, very much, Christopher. Must be pretty late for you there in the UK right now. Hey, here's another awesome CN Tower shot. I think this one's always escaped me before. Good Indian restaurant. I'll keep that in mind. Yo. Here's Front Street. Yeah, look at that crowd just pouring out of the Sky Dome over here. And all that traffic. Oh, there's my car. Hello, I'm over here. Wrong way.
Is this City TV? Are we live?
Live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what's the channel, bro?
TheKenContinuum.
What?
TheKenContinuum.
TheKenContinuum?
Yeah.
What's up?
Right on, man. I think it's good for the city, Christine. It'll bring tons of people and economic activity and all that good stuff. I'm sure a lot of people come to the games will also act as tourists while they're here. And depending on what teams are playing, could draw in a lot of people from some other countries coming to support their teams. All in all, I think it's definite all-around good thing for the city, and I'm sure for Vancouver too. Toronto and Vancouver are splitting the games, of course. I'm just trying to get away from the music over there. As I do. Yeah, Gary Lewis, the game just ended. That's why there's... Hey, how you doing? I'm streaming, yeah. Yo, say hello to over 200 people. Got 200 people watching. Say hello.
What's your name? Are you stream on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
What's your name?
TheKenContinuum.
Ken what?
Continuum.
What do you stream?
I just stream walks around the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, interesting.
So you basically walk around the whole city
Yeah.
throughout the day, yeah?
Yeah, well, not for a couple hours usually, maybe 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, right on. Yeah, thank you.
They park on the weekends. They park at Finch. Finds up, and apparently parking is free on the weekend. And then they just pick the subway service.
Have I ever walked into a pole? Pretty close. Pretty close. I try not to do that, but had a few close calls. Here we are, John Street again. We got more people pouring out of the Sky Dome over here. Elron cupboard, yeah, I know, right? Huge difference. You miss Boston pizza? Well, you can still go. Where are you? Are you somewhere where there's not a Boston pizza? Hey T-Shots, how you doing? Yes. Happy Canada Day Eve. Shane Toy, how you doing? Leslie 1971, hello. It's not Friday yet, T-Shots. It feels like a Friday though, right? I think everybody is in Friday mode already. Hey, GS. Yeah, I'd say that's true. Hello, John Burke. Yeah, that's a cluster F for sure, ABX girl. That's sheer incompetence, as if they couldn't foresee that there'd be a huge surge in demand for air travel after all the restrictions were lifted and things started seeming normal again. They couldn't foresee that happening? Like, come on. Sheer incompetence. Blair Stock, you're welcome. Oh, and Fans is lurking. I wonder if Marsha Mack is still watching. Are you still watching, Marsha Mack? There's Alex saying he's Batman again. This city is only big enough for one Batman. Continual. I'm not sure if that's what I said, but maybe I did. Haha, Marsha Mack is still watching. I knew it. Hey, there goes the Up Express. That's heading up to the airport.
Sometimes it's like, oh, I got this for me. didn't think about me when you went up to go do that. She's like, oh yeah, but yeah, you know your default is not to actually think about the people. Just telling you, you know this. Thanks. Oh my gosh.
Linda Ray, is the air fresh? Well, sort of. It's a little bit on the muggy feeling side, you know. It's not as fresh as it could be. Especially right here now, there's lots of car exhaust. All right, 10:31, and we're just about at Union Station. Even if the train got in right at 10:30, it'll take Meghan at least 5 minutes or so to make her way out of the station. What does hump day mean, Christopher? It's the midpoint of the week. Like Wednesday, once you get over that hump, and then Thursday and Friday are just around the corner, and then your weekend. Because Monday and Tuesday always feel so depressing and slow. Nathan, yes, this is live. This is downtown Toronto at 10:30 at night on Thursday, right after a Blue Jays game. And we got another lively patio here. This place is always notorious with its music blasting out into the street. And here we are, Union Station. My gimbal is being a little drunk right now. There we go.
And they didn't give it to her. I think that's the reason why she
Yeah, there's going to be stuff happening tomorrow, Nathan. There's going to be fireworks and some events around town. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet. Nothing is planned. And here's where I said I would meet Meghan. Just take a quick peek inside, and then I'll come back out. Just take a look at the Great Hall here. It's kind of neat. And there she is. I see Meghan. Well, hello there.
How's it going?
It's going good. How are
Like,
you?
I'm just gonna pop some gum and head outside and see if you're there.
Yeah,
But
I
beat
just
me to
came
it.
in to take a peek here, and I was going to go back outside, but then all of a sudden there you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The train was a little slow.
Yeah. Well, it's only 10:35 or whatever. Yeah, 10:36.
I'm surprised because we got a little bit back up in Georgetown because it's Georgetown.
Oh.
That's what happens there.
Yep. Yep. It's like the twilight zone of the Greater Toronto area.
Yep. Strange things happen in Georgetown.
So we found Meghan.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna get on this side of the camera.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's head out. It's super busy because there's a Jays game that just ended.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the train pulled up, and then there was a train like on the track next to me, and all these people in Blue Jays jerseys were getting on the train. I guess like going back to Easton. And I thought to myself, gee, I wonder if there was a sports game tonight.
Yep. So everyone's saying hello, Meghan.
Hi everyone. I saw you in the chat, and now I'm on the other side.
Yep. You've crossed over.
I've broken the fourth wall.
Yep. Let's take one last look at all the commotion around here.
Emotion's a good word, right?
Yep. More people are saying hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. So where were you walking when you streamed?
Oh, I went north of Jarvis all the way to Yorkville,
Oh wow.
and then I went all the way down Bay Street, and then I went over into the entertainment district, like down Peter Street and Blue Jays Way and
Was it busy down
part of Queen Street. Yeah, it's busy all around downtown.
there? Yeah, it's pretty hopping.
Yep.
It's good to see.
Yep.
It's not that bad either. I thought it was going to be way hotter than it is.
Yeah, I feel pretty hot and sweaty now after 2 hours of walking around.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been sitting on an air-conditioned train for 2 hours, and they blast the AC.
Yeah?
Like they, oh yeah, they just blast it, and it's like, okay, you guys can calm down. It's not that hot outside. We can turn this down like a few notches. It's okay.
I'm saying it's great to see you, Meghan, and hi, Meghan.
Hi everyone. It's great to see you in the chat too. And it's great to be here.
All right, Andy Wood, have a good night. So I still have 23% battery, so I'll just keep it going until we get down to about 10%, and then I'll wrap things up.
All right. Do you think we can beat home the battery?
No, I don't think we'll make it that far.
No way?
No. ABX girl, hello Megan.
Hello, hello.
Steve Mikra, $2. Happy Canada Day to everyone. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Steve.
Yeah, I guess it is Canada Day.
All right, Michael Stern, have a good night. Did you make your outfit, Megan?
I did not.
No.
I did not make this one. It's so so busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, do you want to watch?
Let's just go to Young Street.
We can do that.
Directly above my head? You mean like this?
Quite the angle.
That was like 1,000 early bucks, whatever.
Whippy Dude says your old commute sounded brutal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah.
It was absolutely brutal. Yeah, I would not do that again. Unless I was like super desperate and had no other choice, but hopefully it never comes to that.
Young SC is loving $5 super chat. Thank you very, very much
Oh, thank you.
for your $5 super chat.
Sweet. I was thinking, you know what we should do this weekend?
What?
We should watch Pirates of the Caribbean because you've never seen it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think you would enjoy it. It's not like a movie that's gonna shake your whole world up or anything like that, or that will even like stay with you for very long after you watch it. But it's just like a fun, like entertaining, swashbuckling kind of pirates movie, you know?
Yeah, sure. I'll watch it.
It's a good one.
Alex can't believe you did all that crazy GO train to subway and bus and everything like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the thing though, it's like when it's your first job at a school, you kind of have to take what you can get just to like get your foot in the door. So that was my thinking. I was like, okay, if I can just like stick this out for a year and get a year on my resume, then I can like go, like I can move on from this, you know, which I did. So it was a good move, but it was just really brutal. Like it was a grind.
Yeah.
For sure.
The original Planet of the Apes. It's a classic. It is, yes.
I've never seen it.
I have that movie.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah. You damn dirty apes!
Is that where that's
Are you
from?
familiar with that
Oh,
line? Yeah.
I didn't know that's where it was from. We're gonna do across here.
You blew it up! That's another one at the end of the movie.
Who's the actor in that? The main actor?
It's, what the heck is his name again? Charlton Heston. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Charlton Heston. Yeah.
He was on Friends, wasn't he?
I think he might have been, yeah, on an episode of Friends,
And
yeah.
Joey used his shower.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he was a really big actor, like in his day, you know.
You don't hear much about
But he became sort of like a right-wing gun nut. So he sort of fell out of favor with Hollywood in his later years, you know. But he was always a great actor. Like, so what if he liked guns, you know? He could act his face off.
Then it's that old debate of like, who do you want to give your, like if you're someone who's hiring, like who do you want to give your money to? Like is it, do you want to give your money to someone who aligns with your values? Or somebody who can get the job done but is completely against everything you believe in, right?
Sure. But sometimes the best actor is the person for the job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, T-Dot. I've been going for 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Wow.
And we still got 20% battery left.
Yeah, you started streaming when I was in the Uber on my way to the train station.
Yeah.
So like this whole entire time I've been on my way here, you've been streaming. When we were walking past that guy who was smoking, I wanted to smoke so badly.
Oh God.
It just like hit me like a wave.
It like repulsed me
Oh,
as soon as I smelled it.
I love this. I love that.
Okay there, pickup truck
Slow
person.
down. Holy shit. I don't want to stereotype, but sometimes people who drive pickup trucks, it's like, you know, there's other cars on the road. Like, it's not just you. Just FYI.
Yeah, I think a lot of the pickup truck stereotypes are somewhat deserved, you know?
Yeah, well,
Not
like,
all of them, some of them.
you should see, okay, so like out in Cambridge / Waterloo area, like the one time I was like driving out there, all the people in pickup trucks were just insane. Like, and they were just like bullying me on the road. I was like, listen, like...
Right. Yeah, thanks very much, Christine.
Thanks, Christine. Is she signing off?
She's saying good stream, fabulous stream.
Aw, thank you. Yes, he does a good job. 10 streams are so relaxing. You know, when I first moved to Guelph, I used to put your walking videos on as white noise while I was falling asleep because where I used to live in Toronto, I had the college streetcar go like right, well you remember, it went like right outside my door basically. And so I'd fall asleep at night to the sound of the streetcar and like people talking. So I put your videos on as white noise while I fell asleep because it was too quiet in Guelph. And like the quietness was just really creepy and it freaked me out and I couldn't get to sleep.
Right.
So I would just like listen to the streetcars going by and like the sirens and the chirping sounds of the crosswalk.
Yeah.
And it would just soothe me to sleep every night.
Oh, good.
I did that for like 6 months.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I just have to open my window at night.
I know. Sometimes we don't even have to open the window at night.
Yeah.
You can hear it through the closed window.
Yep. Whew. Yeah, it is warm now. I'm going to have to take a shower for sure when we get back to my place.
Yeah, I'll probably shower too. Shower off all the sweat.
Yep.
Did you have some good conversations while you were streaming?
Yeah, we talked about Degrassi and Seinfeld and...
Oh yeah. Degrassi, the start of Drake, right? It was Drake that got started on Degrassi.
Yeah, but that was the next generation, right? It wasn't...
How old is Degrassi?
It goes back to the early 80s originally.
What?
Yeah,
Actually?
yeah. Drake was on the next generation in the early 2000s.
Yeah, like I thought that's when Degrassi started.
No.
Like, in 2000s.
No.
Oh,
No.
you learn something new every day.
Yeah, I like city noises, you know? I know it's like when you hear sirens, it means something bad is happening. I understand that, but I still like the sound of distant sirens and things like that. It just kind of makes me feel like, you know, I'm in a big active place where things are happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, bad things are often happening, but I just try not to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like honking cars and stuff like that, I like it. I like the sounds of the city.
People talking.
Yeah.
The streetcar. I love the sound of the streetcar.
Yeah.
Or like the subway. The doo
Yeah. Or if it's going underneath, then you hear like jing 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 jing
Yeah.
jing 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 jing.
Yeah.
I like all that stuff.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's soothing. I
Hey,
find
Susan.
I find it really comforting because it reminds me that there's just like millions of people just like literally right within like a few kilometers of me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's just comfort because it's like something like deep in my psyche is like if anything bad ever happens, I don't have to figure this out all by myself. There are millions of people.
Right.
We can all figure it out together and it's gonna be fine, you know?
Yep.
Like if you're walking on the subway or on the sidewalk and you slip and fall and hit your head and it's the middle of winter, someone's gonna find you before you freeze to death, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine. But if you do that in like the country, you're done. You're screwed. Right? It's just it just feels safer. I know some people feel like the city's not safe, but for me it like feels like safer.
Yeah. Susan's here. Hey, and Christine doesn't like the sound of little chirping birds in the morning.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
that guy that Phoebe dated on Friends.
yeah. When he shot the bird and she was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Guess I have to dump him. Yeah. birds, but to me it's like still a novel sound. Like it's like, oh look, the birds chirping, how quaint, you know?
That's right.
Outside my window. What I can't stand are the lawnmowers. That makes me crazy.
Oh.
That's one sound you don't hear in the city.
Yeah.
But where I live in the summertime, every day somebody's mowing their lawn for at least 20 minutes, and it's just that like constant background, low-pitched droning sound.
Right.
Drives me insane. And you can hear it like even when your window's closed, you can still hear it through the window. And then they turn on the weed whacker, and then it's like the same constant low sound, but with just like a little bit of an edge to it, and you're just like, ah, it makes you crazy.
Steve's videos, hey, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the stream. Yeah, anyone else who is enjoying, who hasn't subscribed yet, do what Steve just did and hit that subscribe button.
Go ahead and
You won't regret it.
hit that subscribe.
I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs before the end of the year.
You'll get there.
I don't know, things have slowed down, you know, with the subscribers lately, but
That's like across the board on all social media.
Yeah.
So mine's still down a lot. So
Messages
I think
saying,
like everything that's not TikTok is not doing well right now, unfortunately.
yeah. I'm not sure if we'll even make it to Dundas, actually. My battery is starting to drop off here.
Well, where are we at?
15%.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Ugh, hot air coming from there. Ugh.
It's kind of nice actually.
No, it's terrible.
I kind of want to curl up next to it.
It's horrible. It's just like steam. Ugh. Yeah, hopefully, Christine. Like I mentioned before, this subscriber growth, it speeds up, then it slows down, then it speeds up again, then it slows down.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happens.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of starting a TikTok channel?
No. No, I refuse to even install TikTok on my phone. No.
One of the last holdouts. I held out too for a while and then I caved. But I don't spend much time on TikTok.
That's true, C&D. I'll definitely hang in there. I'm not going anywhere. I know eventually that 10,000 subscribers will happen.
Right.
Just when you get this close, though, you become like a bit impatient. You know, like come on, come on. You just want to see all those zeros. You know, like it's just
Yeah.
it just looks nice to see all the zeros, right? Yeah.
Just like the satisfaction of
Yeah. Gen Xers don't like TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Right on.
a lot of us don't. I think Gen Xers are just cynical about a lot of things, and they just sort of roll their eyes.
Yeah, if I could like sum up Gen X, or at least the Gen Xers that I know in one word, it would be cynical.
And it's not like once I hit 10,000 anything will change really. The channel will just still be chugging along as it normally does, but I don't know, it's just a milestone, that's all. Just like when I hit 5,000, it was like, yeah, 5,000, yeah.
But yeah, you gotta celebrate
Yeah.
those milestones.
Yeah.
There was a time, I remember when your channel hit 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
And you were really excited because you could monetize.
Oh yeah, well
it.
1,000 is a huge milestone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you,
But that doesn't feel like it was even
that's
that
when
long
your
ago.
channel becomes sort of legit,
Yep.
you know?
Now it's grown by like almost 10 times that much.
Yeah.
That doesn't even feel like that long ago, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And here's the Elgin and Winter Garden Theatre.
I know we did. But yeah, you were gonna go stand in the bathroom in the King Edward Hotel.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
See if you encounter any ghosts.
Which I won't.
I wouldn't be
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they hire somebody to go and make weird noises in the bathroom just to keep this whole thing going, you know. They want people to talk about it. Like, it's like, oh, somebody went into the bathroom. Okay, Ralph, go in there and start like jiggling around the toilet seats and stuff like that.
Okay, Gen X. All right.
Right?
Skepticism.
We got to keep this haunted bathroom thing going.
Cynical and skeptical.
All right. 12%. We might just make it to Yonge and Dundas.
Because all streams end at Yonge and Dundas.
I know, right? Now that we're so close, it seems wrong not to
Right?
not to make it
Imagine
there.
like stopping it just short of Yonge and Dundas.
No.
That would feel like castrating the stream.
Yeah.
Like you just cut off its balls.
feel like lack of closure. Ugh, I was going to make it. Yeah. There. See, we could have went. There's no cars coming or anything. Have ever witnessed a crime on live stream? Nothing major that I can think of. Except for people trying to grab my phone and stuff like that. That could be considered a crime, right?
The people who got upset at you for streaming.
Yeah, one guy knocked my phone right off of my gimbal
Yeah, I remember that.
because he was some douchebag guy.
Remember that I freaked out because I thought he knocked you out.
Right?
And I got scared. Yeah. Wanna walk inside?
Gertish, I'm sure the preacher is still there. Maybe not at this very moment, but
The Yonge and Dundas.
in general,
Oh, yeah.
they don't go anywhere.
Yeah, they're around all the time.
Yeah, we have our own fair share of crime here in Toronto. Dan C.
That's what you do. Young and Dundas.
I hear Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Do you have to do that for copyright? Just like announcing the song.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Do you know like every song?
No, but I'm working on it. Yeah.
You will at some point.
He didn't try to steal it, he just didn't like the fact that I was streaming in public, so he tried to smash my phone. He tried to grab it or whatever, and he was riding by on a bike and he smacked my phone with his hand as he went by, and the phone went flying out into the street. Luckily it wasn't broken, it just had a few nicks and scratches and cracks on it, which are still there. But it all worked okay. I just started up the stream again and continued on. Yeah.
Freaked me out though, because you like
Yeah.
were there and then all of a sudden,
Whoop. Sorry.
then all of a sudden like you were gone.
Yep.
And your phone went dark, and then I was trying to call you, and it's like, oh my god, did he get knocked out? Is he okay?
But wow, okay, we're at 6%, so I'm going to wrap things up here. We made it to Yonge and Dundas. So thank you everyone for joining me on yet another fun-filled live stream through the city. Hope you all had a good time. Thanks for all the awesome comments. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone who sent a super chat or a super sticker or any PayPals I might not have checked out. I don't usually check those until I get home. So thanks to anyone who sent any support to the channel. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next stream in 3 or 4 days. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. Might record a pre-recorded video with Meghan and my sister and nephews. So keep an eye out for that. And until next time, I will continue, and so will Meghan. Alright, have a great weekend everyone, and have a great Canada Day tomorrow. I'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Good night.
It's not Thursday.
Yes it is.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god. That's right. Okay.